Hey everyone, this is Nate and this is the Nader Tater channel. Let's talk about hitches. And specifically I got a new one. This big bad boy, it's a 2.5 inch one for heavy duty pickups. But let me go into a little bit of history of some of the other hitches I've had and why I now am excited for this big one. So in the past, I had a pickup truck and I would sometimes find myself needing to tow something and not having a hitch on me or not having the right ball size. And so I ended up getting this 3-ball hitch at a store one time when I was in a pinch and I needed to pick up a trailer. And this served me well for having all 3 different ball sizes. And it was a fairly compact unit that I kept in my emergency kit bag in my truck, and I carried this around with me all the time. And that was nice, other than the fact that I always found, especially in my newer pickup trucks and SUVs, the receiver is very high relative to the trailers I pull, even a big like dump trailer that you would think would be higher. So I actually haven't used this guy now for several years because of that. I probably should sell it and get rid of it. So then I had several drop hitches. So I ended up buying like a 2-inch drop hitch, like the standard one, 4-inch, 6-inch, and I started having all these hitches, so it became a big problem. And I said, you know what, I want to get an adjustable hitch. I want an aluminum. And so last year I got this Aluma-tow hitch, and I do like it from the fact that it is adjustable, it's fairly easy to adjust, and it's aluminum, and it comes with all 3 balls. But I knew I really wasn't going to use the small 1 7/8 inch ball, so I had that somewhere in the barn. After a few more years I'll probably lose track of it, honestly. So I just used the 2 5/16 ball and the 2-inch ball typically for my towing needs. And the only thing that I noted, I did a review of this hitch before, and you can get the link to that right up here. And the only thing I noted is that when I did not have a trailer hooked up, or if I had a empty trailer so it was lightly loaded, is you do get a little bit of movement both in the receiver itself and at this joint there. It's not that bad, but it's something you notice more so than this one that obviously doesn't have multiple pieces to it. And now this is aluminum, so obviously it doesn't rust. It does corrode. I'm in Michigan, so this one has been through winter. I try not to tow in the winter if I don't need to, but this one does get some winter towing. And you can see here, these balls are chrome plated still, so I am getting rust out of these balls. And to be fair, I haven't washed it off, so it did sit with the salt spray on it, and that was probably a mistake looking back on it, because these balls obviously are going to rust. So let's go to this new one and talk about it. Alright, so this new one is for heavy duty pickups. So this is a 2.5 inch receiver instead of the 2-inch, but this same company makes a 2-inch as well as a 3-inch actually version of this, so they really have you covered no matter what size truck you have and what you're trying to tow. And then what this has here is, this is actually a 1-piece unit that has both balls on it, and it's the bigger 2 5/16 ball and the 2-inch ball, and it does not offer a 1 7/8 inch ball, so that's the downside to it. But like I said, I actually haven't used that 1 7/8 inch ball, so it's not really a big loss to me. Now this one has a little bit different aligning feature. You can see here it has a machined slot in this part, and then on this piece it has a feature that goes and slides into that groove to align it. So we can put this guy down here, and you can slide it down here, and then you can adjust it. Now obviously you can go anywhere from being straight level, or you can drop it down very quickly all the way down to 8 inches down, like that. Or you can actually flip this whole unit upside down, and it can be up to an 8-inch rise. I don't know why you would ever need an 8-inch rise, but I guess if you did, this has that capability there. So this has, again, a little bit of slop. It's not bad. It is a little bit more of a machine feature versus 2 pins on here to give you that locking action. And then it has, it comes with both of these pins. This other pin is for your actual receiver. And then it comes with the little locks that go on the end of them and press down. They are keyed the same, and they give you a set of keys for that. What I will say is I've had another locking pin, and it had a plastic cap on it. This one is actually rubber. You can see it actually is flexible. That actually makes me feel a little bit better than some of the plastic ones, because the caps don't always stay on, and then you end up getting your corrosion and stuff in that key, which obviously just doesn't work very well. So, hopefully this will actually provide some protection there from the weather, and then obviously from someone stealing your hitch. Now, this guy's up to 14,500 pounds that it can tow with the bigger ball, and I think it's about 7,500 or 8,000 pounds with the 2-inch ball. So it can do a decent bit of towing there. And this one of the big differences is that it has stainless steel balls. So that means that nothing on this guy will rust. I guess I say that, but these locking pins I think are probably steel, and so those are probably your only weak point that could or would rust or corrode over time out in the elements. So this one is a little bit higher end. Aluma-tow does actually offer a version, I think they call it the Ultimate version, and that one has stainless steel balls, as well as I think they anodize the unit as well. So that is their upgrade. I think that one puts you over $300 for theirs. So this one is a better deal if you certainly if you value the stainless steel balls. And I don't use this a whole lot because I have to get into my heavy duty pickup truck range to do that, and I have friends that I have to borrow every once in a while if I have to tow something heavy like my Bobcat, where I will get them out. So this looks like a very sturdy unit. I will say that it is solid aluminum. This is a forged shank here, so certainly beefy. And like I said, up to 14,500 pounds, this guy should be able to handle it all the way down to an 8-inch drop. So I see this as being very versatile, and between my 2-inch version here and my 2.5, I'm basically set with any kind of setup I want, so long as I don't need to get into the weight distribution bars that are out there. Alright, if you have any questions about this, please put them in the comments down below. And obviously, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel to help it grow. Share the video if you know of others that might like to see this. And then, of course, stay tuned for more content coming your way.